Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, when Adam 22 and 4 Extra were still on good terms, it looked like they were inseparable. But as soon as 4 Extra blew up his fingers due to them illegal fireworks, he thought that him and Adam were so good of friends that Adam 22 was going to continue paying him even though he wasn't up there working. The Toonchie 5, who's a reputable from Rollin 100s, was at no jumper with Adam 22, and he gave his thoughts on Adam and 4 Extra's fallout. So let's get straight into it. The Toonchie 5 told Adam 22, I'm not gonna lie to you. 4 Extra would have still considered coming back to no jumper, but you blew it when you decided to bring his ops, Munchie B, King Pill, and Young at Hefe to no jumper, and basically asked them about that 4 Extra incident, knowing damn well that was gonna go in on him, and King Pill did. Now Toonchie 5 said he understands that Adam 22 is a civilian, so he don't owe no loyalty to nobody. But he said at the same time, you said 4 Extra's your homie, and 4 Extra considered you his homie. So from 4 Extra's perspective, it kinda looked weird that you being his homie would bring his ops up there to talk about him blowing up his fingers. Then when King Pill went in on him, basically making jokes about him losing his finger, you did nothing to stop it. And you didn't even try to change the subject, you just added more fuel to the fire.
But you bringing people, like you bringing everybody, like homies, that's not cool, whatever the case might be. But you doing professional shit for your shit. It's like when you do that, it's like, damn, you my boy, why you letting this nigga talk about me? Like you should have told him, like, hey, look, we're not finna do that. But anyways, another note, blase blase. So him feeling like he had a super relationship with you, it was more like a damn, bro. Like I thought you was my boy. You could at least swerve the conversation. Like, well, he probably felt like you fed into it too much.
Now Toonchie 5 said he can understand where 4 Extra's coming from, cause he was paralyzed for 13 months, and if a random mofo would have made fun of him about that situation, he would have immediately turned up on him. But he said to Adam's defense, if it was one of his boys that would have made fun of him during that situation, he would have just laughed at him saying, oh, we trolling. Now Toonchie 5 said when you in a certain type situation like 4 Extras, you could take a joke from your own homies, cause at the end of the day, they're your homies. But when your ops say that to you, it hits different, and Toonchie 5 said it without saying too much. He said, when you see me, remember what you said.
You could take it from your homies. Like I literally went from wheelchair to walker to cane. I heard all the jokes from my homies. It was funny coming to my homies, like, all right, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But when people troll me like that was on the opposite side, it's like, all right, everybody, you know, like, this is what this means. Just remember you told me that.
Now Toonchie 5 is cool with Adam 22 as well as 4 Extra, and he basically said that he ain't gonna involve himself in their beef. But he wanted to let Adam 22 know that when you call somebody your homie and you from the hood, that goes a long way. Now Toonchie 5 told Adam 22, I can understand where you coming from, because at the end of the day, you all about the bag and you from the suburbs and you a civilian, so you don't owe nobody no loyalty. But he said at the end of the day, 4 Extra considered you his homie, and if you were in a situation where somebody tried to harm you and 4 Extra was around you, he would have protected you. So from 4 Extra's point of view, he felt betrayed, because if he was the owner of No Jumper and you was a worker up there but y'all was good friends and you blew up your fingers, he wouldn't invite none of your ops up there to talk bad about you, and he would have helped you out as much as he can. Now salutes up to Adam 22, No Jumper, and Toonchie 5 for the content. And now that you guys heard it, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.